name is Akiva Goldman, and today I want to begin my discussion by talking about why you should choose Goldman and Associates to represent you in your family law matter. So there's several reasons why. There's a lot of law firms out there, and there's a lot of attorneys, and there are a lot of many good qualified people. But I want to tell you the things that distinguishes Goldman and Associates. First of all, our firm has a long-standing tradition of expertise. We've been around for a very long time, and we have lawyers who have been before all courts and throughout the whole state. A lot of experience in handling complex legal matters. So it's very rare that we're going to come across something that a client presents that we haven't already done several times. Sometimes the things that are presented we do several times a week. So when you're dealing with an issue that comes up, you want somebody who doesn't do it every now and then, but someone who's done it a lot. Someone who's done it a lot with a lot of success. There's all different ways to evaluate law firms, but we have very, very high rankings, and our work is been critiqued by more people than any law firm in the state of Michigan. What I mean by that is if a person has a 4.6 ranking, a 4.7, that's real good. But if they've only had 20 people reviewing them, then, half of them are relatives and half of them are colleagues. It doesn't really bespeak the quality of the work. We have over 4,000 reviews, and that means a lot of people reviewing our work, a lot of people critiquing us and watching what we're doing, and yet we have 4.9 rating. And what that means is that with all those people, having us do the work for them, so many satisfied customers, so many people who have gone through this process and who really love the experience with us. I'm not saying that we, like other firms, don't have our critics. In life, it is a fact that you can only please some of the people some of the time. You can't please everybody all the time, but the vast majority of our clientele are very happy with us, get great service, and get great results. And what could be a better reason to hire a law firm? Another thing I want to talk about is collaboration. We're not some smaller mom and pop firm that has one lawyer and an associate and maybe a couple of, paralegals. This firm has a lot of personnel, a lot of lawyers. We have over 20 lawyers here that do family law work. We have just a lot of support staff in the way of paralegals and legal assistants. And we have people who do research, and we have all sorts of individuals who are here marshaling those assets to help you. Marshaling those resources to help you get the best result in your case. And you know what? They collaborate with each other all day long. We're in front of this judge. What's the best approach to this one? How do we do this? How should we do? Who's got experience writing this kind of brief? How do we handle this? How do we handle that? And there's a massive collaboration going on as we share information with each other. So it's not one lawyer and the scope of what he or she knows. It's many lawyers and the scope of their collective knowledge, wisdom, and experience that comes to work for you. That's an unbelievable thing, and a lot of firms they just cannot offer that because they just don't have the personnel. They just don't have the breadth. They don't have the heft that this law firm has. Another thing I want to tell you is, and this is really important, we focus our representation of an individual client based on the vision that client has of how he or she wants the case to look like when it's all over. And we make sure that we are in line with what the client wants. Now, sometimes we do give our guidance to the clients about whether or not what they want is legal, whether or not it can work, whether or not it's realistic. But we come up with a plan that's realistic, that's appropriate, and that makes sense, something that they can achieve. And when your lawyer and you share the same vision, that's a winning experience. And when they don't, that means you've got to keep looking. We here make sure that at Goldman & Associates that we take our client's vision and we make it our vision. And that, coupled with the collaboration, coupled with the experience, coupled with everything that we bring to the table, and all of that, that's something that you need to be working for you. That experience and that package, you need that to help you win this important part of your case and this important part of your life. So those are the reasons amongst many why you should hire Goldman & Associates to handle your family law matters. Give us a call. Let us know what you've got in mind and what you're working on, and we'll be glad to help you out.